Hi subscribers, I hope you're all well today, and this is my second Empties video. So I did my first Empties video about 3 months ago, so they're kind of going to be quarterly throughout the years, and I'm just basically going to be showing you all the products I've used up. If you've not watched an Empties video before, it's basically where you use up the products that you usually use and then you show them when you finish with them and kind of give a short review on them. The first product that I'm going to show you, which I used up, is the Batiste dry shampoo. This is for the light and blonde hair. It's basically got a hint of blonde colour in, so if you want to kind of wash your hair one day and leave it a couple of days, you can, because this is amazing. I used this one and you can just tell after putting a little bit on that your hair just looks a lot more healthier than it did when it wasn't on beforehand, and it's just really good. And this you can get in like Boots and Superdrug, and I think it's around £3, £4, which is quite expensive. You do get 200ml. I do find that it's a little bit pricey for me because I do have long and thick hair, but I still love it, and I'm already on my second can and already halfway through it, so thumbs up for this product. Next product is my Garnier Simply Essentials facial cleansing wipes. Now these are actually one of the best cleansing wipes I've ever tried for taking off makeup. They were very, very moist, and I got these in Savers, I believe, and I think they were about £1.50 to £1.60, so really, really cheap. You got 25 wipes in there. They are suitable for sensitive skin, and it has no perfume or alcohol colourants in, so really enjoyed using those. Also, a beauty staple for me is baby wipes. These are actually from Aldi, and they're the Mummier baby wipes, but they're really, really moist. They're quite like Pampers and Huggies. It sounds really weird, but these are great for when I'm applying my makeup. If I've got foundation on the back of my hand or on my fingers, it's really good to just wipe off the excess with a baby wipe. Or even if I make a mistake on my makeup just under my eyes or something, I just wipe very lightly and it just gets it off really quickly, so they're a good staple for me. Next I have my Shore Woman Maximum Protection Confidence deodorant, and this was incredible. It's basically really, really strong formula, so it helps with any smells or whatever. I'm not necessarily smelly, but I just wanted something that would last the whole day, and this said it's 48-hour antiperspirant. It was in this kind of cream, and it came up at the top, as you can see. Completely ran out. Smelled pretty nice, and it did do what it says on the container. It did last. It is about £5, which is a bit more pricey for an underarm deodorant, but yet again, it did exactly what it was meant to, and I enjoyed this. Next, which I think featured in my last Next is a product that I think featured in my last Empties as well, and it's the Aussie Take the Heat cream, and it's the leave-in cream for helping with heat damage, and this really works. It's got Australian jojoba oil, seed oil in there. It's just great. It just basically does what it says, and it makes your hair feel really soft. If you haven't tried an Aussie product, they're just really, really, really nice to just make your hair feel nice and smooth, almost like that salon feel when you've just come out of the hair salon. So great thumbs up for that, and I think I might actually repurchase this because I haven't got one anymore. The next one is one that's a little bit unique. I basically found this perfume in a kind of market stall, and it was said to smell like Chanel's Chance, and it did. I used this so quickly. It was like a body spray. It was £2. It smelled very much like Chanel Chance, and unfortunately I can't tell you where it's from because there was only one market store and I haven't seen these anywhere else. But it's called Poker perfume on here, but obviously it is Chanel Chance, and I don't think there's any left. It was no, nothing left, but it was amazing, and I would recommend it if you could buy it. Unfortunately you can't, but if you do know anywhere that does sell kind of the cheaper alternative body sprays that smell exactly like perfumes, if it's as good quality as that one was, I recommend them. Just on the topic of smelling lovely, I have one of my favourite body sprays here. This is the Natural Collection by Boots Vanilla Body Spray. I've just run out of this. I've got the tiniest bit left, and it's just smells really good. It smells kind of like cake mix, like vanilla cake sponge or whatever. It's just amazing, and these are really cheap. These are only about £1 something. I've got a passion fruit one on the go at the moment, and a strawberry one, and they're doing all different fruity smells. They're just great. I love them. Next product is a high-end product, and it is a Ojon product. If you haven't heard of Ojon, they're a hair company and they do like shampoos, conditioners, hair styling products. And this is the Damage Reverse with Ojon Oil Restorative Conditioner. This has been really nice on my hair. It's about £20 to £25 a bottle. I actually got this on offer. John Lewis, who sell this kind of range, did an offer where you took in your empty shampoo and conditioner and you had these for free and you got the full size. So I've got the conditioner here, and I've got the shampoo on the go still. They are amazing. They smell great. I wouldn't pay the price that they are, but if you really do like to pay more money for a hair product, these are good. Give them a little try. Next is a foundation, and I used this up quite a while ago because I'm doing these empties every 3 months. This kind of got used up within the first month after my old empties, but it's the Rimmel Make Me Up foundation. I'm in the colour 100 Ivory. This is completely gone, like you can see at the sides. It was pretty good. I did quite like this. It really gave you quite a luminous look on your face. It has kind of almost like shimmer pigments in, nothing too noticeable, but it does wake you up almost, like it says. And I would probably repurchase this if I needed a new foundation. I've got some more going on at the moment, so I don't need to get any for now, but yeah, I think I would repurchase this product. It was pretty good. On the topic of foundations, I also used up a foundation sample, and this is from L'Oreal. It's the True Match foundation, and I did like this. I thought it was quite good coverage. This wasn't in my colour, this was in the golden beige, so it was a little bit too dark for me, but I managed to blend it out. And just to give it a try, it was okay. I don't think I'd purchase it in the shop, but it was nice to try it out, and I would recommend, if you do like quite a high coverage foundation, this would be really nice for you. Another deodorant that I used up just before I bought the one I showed before, it's just dropped on the floor, is the Sure Bright Fragrance Collection Antiperspirant Deodorant, and this was really nice. I liked the smell more than anything. It really smelled like sweets and it was really yummy, and I think I'd get this again because it was a lot cheaper than the Maximum Protection, and yeah, really nice one. Next is another sample, and this is the Professional from Benefit. This has been amazing. I ran out of this about a month ago and I've missed it. I'm currently using a different primer, but it doesn't come anything near to this. This is just amazing to help minimise the appearance of pores underneath your foundation. It's just a great base, and I would repurchase it. I would get this because this was free with Glamour magazine when they did the offer where you bought a Glamour magazine you got a free Benefit product. Hopefully they'll do that this year as well, and maybe they'll put this back in because it was really great. And even though it's about £20 from Benefit, it's something I'd look into because it really worked for me. It doesn't work for everybody, but for me personally, thumbs up for Professional. I also have another hair product which is from Bedheads, and this is the Control Freak shampoo. It's fizz control and straightener, so it's basically meant to kind of weigh down your hair a little bit, get rid of all the frizziness. I get a bit of static frizziness, but nothing too much. But I just wanted to try this out, and I wasn't convinced. I tried out the Dumb Blonde, that was in my last empties last year, and that was a lot better than this one. It smelled really good, like really nice, but I don't know about the container. I mean, it didn't happen to the other one, but this snapped off when I dropped it, so I had to keep opening this, taking it out. But nevertheless, I did use it all up and it was okay for the time. I just wanted to get rid of it in the end, so it wasn't too enjoyable. But if you do need anything that's going to help with your frizziness in your hair and kind of make it a bit more straighter, then this might be good for you. So a skincare product, which is the Garnier Pure Purifying Toner. I absolutely hated this. It's really strong scented, like it's got zinc in, and that did not help with my skin. It completely dried it out. It was almost like scraping sandpaper on my face. Just the way it felt on my face, and it was too tingling, too tightening, and it was awful for me. I don't know if anyone else has tried it. It might be good for certain skin types, but even though I've got oily skin in a lot of places, this just dried my skin out, so I will not be getting this again. A more positive review after that one. I absolutely loved my Strawberry Body Shop hand cleanser. This just smelled amazing, and I've got a coconut one on the go at the moment, and I used all this up, and I just love it to put on during the day. I mean, yesterday I put my coconut one on and in class at uni, and I put it on and I was like, oh, I can smell coconut, it smells lovely, and I'm like, oh, it's my hand sanitizer, and I'm like, wow, because it just has such a nice high smell, and they're just great, and they're only a couple of quid, so bargain. Last but not least is another mini deodorant. It looks like I use so much deodorant, but it's just the way it has been. It's the Dove Beauty Finish, and this is just a very, very small sample of this, and I got this for Christmas in a Dove set. This was okay. Wouldn't purchase it in the shop, but it was okay to use, and it didn't last very long because of the small size. It was only 35ml, but yeah, it was alright to use. Here's my Empties video number 2 for you. Look out for the third one, which will be here in about 3 months' time, and I'll see you all in my next one. Please don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and have a lovely rest of your day. Bye guys.